Hey guys, it's Ted and it's time to call eBay again. Before we call eBay, I want to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please share it. Please like videos. Please comment. And this is aimed at the entrepreneur, the reseller, or just the voyeur. Whatever you might be, I think I got content for a lot of people. If you like Pawn Stars, you like American Pickers, this is the content for you. I actually will teach you how to make money if you pay close attention. And I plan on teaching in the future because I've been doing this for over 20 years. I have not had a job in 20 years. Anyways, I'm here to call eBay and see about my seller limits getting increased and a couple other issues I want to address. So let's see what's happening. It is 8:36 Central Time on Thursday evening. Let's see how long this takes. I see you're calling with questions about selling. Is that right? Correct.
And which of these do you need help with? Just say, listing on eBay, seller limit info, problem with my account, or say, help me with something else.
Can I talk to somebody?
Sure, I'll pass you to an eBay teammate.
So let's see how long this takes. I usually call in the evening because I think the people are more lenient and the wait time's a lot less. Same jam though. Here we go.
Our phone lines are busy at the moment as we assist other callers. If you'd rather
Of course that
not hold,
happens.
we can call you back. Or you can also try us again later, between 4 minutes and 7 minutes from now. If you want us to call you back, you won't lose your place in line. We'll call you when it's your turn.
Sure.
To receive a call back, press 1. For more options, press 2. Please enter your area code and phone number. Your phone number has been recorded as 210539506.
No.
If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter, press 2. Please enter your area code and phone number.
I guess I'm giving y'all this phone number too. If y'all want to call me, text me. I dare somebody to text me.
Your phone number has been recorded as 210529506. If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter, press 2. Please speak your full name at the tone. Press any key to end recording.
Theodore or Ted.
You will receive a call back between 4 minutes and 7 minutes from now. Thank you for calling eBay. Goodbye.
Okay, so this is where I can talk without the annoying voice thing. See if they even call me back. I've never even tried this. So they said between 4 and 6 minutes they'll call me back. I am calling to get my increases. And hello once again. This is Ted without the interference. And I have one issue. There's some people complaining in Facebook groups and on some of the sites that complain about eBay. If you Google it, that eBay's broken. Or some sellers are experiencing that, like the PayPal logo disappears out of their listings. So people automatically just move on because they don't think they accept PayPal. Because there are other forms of payment now, but most people still stick with PayPal as far as I know. I don't know what it is, but something's going on. I can go 3 days now without a sale or an offer. Then out of nowhere, I don't just get one offer. I start getting them like popcorn. And it's like they let the roof off. They let me out for the weekend. I don't know what it is, but during the weekend, I sold 14 items. I haven't sold nothing in 3 days. I don't know what's going on. This is the third day right now, and it's almost over. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know if I sound like a fool. Maybe it's just coincidence. But this has happened more than once, and not only that, I've read about it. But I also read about it in past posts on the internet by Googling it. And I don't know. I just think it's something they do. Maybe the algorithm's all screwed up, and they don't know what they're doing. Maybe some sellers get a push. But my store, I'm doing $1,000 less this month. Over 1,000. And this is the last day of the month. This is the 31st of May. And I haven't let's see. Okay. Just thought they tried to call. So I haven't I mean, I'm under like $1,100 under last month, and I don't think that's coincidence when I continue to throw more stuff on there. Maybe it's a downtime. Maybe people buy when they give those little incentives of buying like eBay bucks and stuff like that. I don't think that's the case, because if people want something, they go searching for it and they buy it. I have such a wide range of items, none of which you really need to survive, but you know, that's what we live off of. We live off of vices and things that keep us going or distract us from the reality of life. And we won't go there. But anyways, I'm expecting their call. I guess I've been rambling for about 3.5 minutes. So I suspect that my phone will ring any minute if they have somebody available to take my calls or make the call to me. Anyways, I don't know. Last time I called, if you watched my last video, judging by the view count, you probably didn't, unfortunately. Anyways, they thought I asked for $1 million increase. You can only ask for like 75% at a time, and I'm cool with that, I guess. But they thought I was $1 million, and they were like freaking out. So it was kind of funny call. First person I went through didn't know what they were doing. They were nice, but they were new. Anyways, got through it all. I got my increase, blah, blah, blah. So this time I have an issue with some boxing magazines still that I sold. And these are like the leftovers that were sent back to me because the guy wasn't happy with them. So I resold them again. They sold for like $20 each last time. I did a lot of 3 and they sold for $3.75. Okay, yay, who cares? I made my money on the rest of them. The guy didn't pay me for 17 days. I moved on and I had sold them. Out of nowhere, the guy pays, and he had the freaking nerve to tell me to pack them nicely and ship ship fast, basically. And I'm thinking, you paid me 17 days late. So I'm going to ask about that too, if they can cancel that order, hopefully, you know, because if not, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want any negatives. I'm doing anything I can to make everybody happy, but some people are not pleasable. I have a feeling I send these magazines to this dude if I still had them, and he'd still bitch about it. He'd probably send them back too. The last guy said they were incomplete. In my listing, I put as is, incomplete. I don't know what's missing. I'm not going to go through each page. They're not numbered. Yeah. So anyways, I got the whole lot for 20 and made like $450, blah, blah, blah. But they were like a curse. I want them out of here. So I got rid of those 3. So I think we're about in minute 6. I don't know where we're at. Yeah, here they are. What song is that, guys? In the comments, tell me what that's from. Anyways. Hello?
Hello, this is the callback that was requested from eBay. When is on the line, press 1 to speak to a teammate. If you need time to get, please wait while your call is transferred. Just so you know, we may record and listen to this call.
Powered by Monster. Here we go. Yes, I was calling about getting my seller increases or my selling account increased like I do every month. Okay.
And you said that you do this monthly?
Yeah, they usually transfer me over to a different department.
Alright, give me 1 moment, okay?
Okay.
Let me just get your account pulled up real quick.
Okay.
Do you know what department it is that they transfer you to?
I'm not sure. It's just whatever increases your seller limits every month, you're eligible to increase your seller limits. So that's, I don't know. They usually, it's something to do with that, I guess.
Alright, just a few moments.
No problem. Sounds like another rookie. There's a lot of them apparently on the opening gate to eBay. Dogs outside barking, of course. I don't know how this is going to go. She's trying to pull up my account. You figure it would be already. Hopefully the mute's working. But I don't know what department. That's her job to figure out which department to send me to. Should I write it down and where I can remember it every month? So the last 2 people I talked to, even though they've been great lately, I'm not complaining. except for it's time consuming. She obviously doesn't know what she's doing. But it's there, you know, the training. You know, you figure you train them to do all this. How many different phone calls, you know, can there be? I guess there's a lot, but this is a main one. People have to call every month. They should just automatically do it. Oh, shit.
Alright, so I'm getting it pulled up now.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Give me one moment, okay? Let me just go over the account.
Okay. My lord, it's not her job to do this. Let's see how this goes. I'll predict that she's going to waste some time and end up sending me to another department. She should ask a manager or something. Maybe they're not even there at this point. But I called last month at pretty late. I didn't think I'd get somebody, and I got a really nice guy. He removed a neutral feedback I got for no reason for a international sale that had nothing to do with the problem in it. So that was pretty cool. So I figured I'd call a little later again. Maybe I get somebody more laid back. But I get the people that don't know shit, or they're high as fuck. Hopefully the mute works. So usually they can only increase me 75%. Oh shit. Keep hitting numbers. She has no clue. Heavy breathing. It's getting really annoying. If they ask me for feedback, the first few times I started calling eBay again, this phone call was over already when I asked for seller limits. I got the right people at the right time, knew what the frick they were doing. I've had a short fuse kind of day. I cool off, but then my fuse is short again once somebody lights it.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the transfer.
Okay. And what was my prediction come true? I said she's gonna waste a bunch of time and end up transferring me over. Does she know where to transfer me? I don't think she does. I don't know how long this call's been. That thing ain't working. I hope my memory card doesn't run out of freaking space. Because, you know, I was running low on this memory card.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and have you transfer through, okay?
Okay.
Alright, thank you for calling eBay. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Oh my god. I hate this.
Thanks for calling eBay. My name is Matt. Am I speaking with Theodore?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Theodore.
How you doing?
How can I help you tonight? Very good.
That's good.
How can I help you tonight?
I'm calling because I'm a little late this month calling to increase my seller limits. Everybody says it's supposed to happen automatically, but it doesn't. So I usually just call to get that instant gratification.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can gratify you.
All right.
Gratify you instantly. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be great.
Okay. Tell me what your eBay user ID is.
It's 5-star auctions and entertainment, but it's there's underscores between 5-star. It's 5 like the number 5, and then dash stars. I can't remember exactly how it is, honestly. I don't know if you can find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have a user ID. You have a paragraph. That's a novel right there. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how Yeah, actually, if you do wait long enough, it will, and you are like selling the heck out of eBay, it will naturally raise. But you might as well call in and get a good raise today. So
Right. Well, I did.
let's do that.
I waited to the last day of the month, and nothing happened this month. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's make it happen for you.
All
Okay.
right.
What kind of things are you selling?
Mainly anything collectible, a lot of sports collectibles, but pretty much anything that people don't really need but want. Vices, I don't know. Things from their childhood, vintage items.
Wow. And where do you get your items?
Oh, those are trade secrets right there. Can't be sharing that with everybody.
Yeah, well, it's just between me and you and the recorded.
Oh yeah, the recorded people.
The recorded conversation. No, honestly, we're different than Amazon in that way, because Amazon literally, if Amazon gets your sources and you're doing well, they'll take your sources. They'll just buy out right out from under you.
Wow, that's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
That's nuts.
Whereas we're just trying to get a feel for your business and make sure you have good solid sources.
Right.
And
Yeah,
and a good business model.
that was total sarcasm. I was just trying to be funny. But yeah, I pretty much anywhere.
I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny.
Now, I just keep my ear to the ground, and I put ads out there where I buy collections of stuff, and I buy closeout storage units. It's endless. I buy way more than I can sell, and that's just brutally honest. Yeah.
Wow.
But I buy at such a good margin that I can afford to do that, I guess.
Okay, so you'll buy a storage unit, like someone's just trying to get rid of their stuff, and you'll go out there and look it over and say, I'll give you this much, or something like that?
Well, I've done that, or they have the storage auctions like on TV, and you just bid it, you bid on it, and whatever you get, it's usually a crapshoot, but it usually pays off because I don't pay too much for anything, so
Wow.
it works out.
Wow, that is really neat. Okay, so I'm just making a note on some of the things you're saying here.
Okay.
And okay, yeah, we can give you a nice fat raise tonight. Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, your current seller limit is, let me just make note of that. Make sure we go way above that.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see, you've got 10,000 left of your dollar amount. You got 265 left of your that.
But I'm getting ready to hit it hard though.
You're getting ready to hit it hard, and I like you utilize your account to 70%, and that's excellent.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why we feel good about raising your limit today.
Okay.
So that's awesome. Okay. And hey, I'm just looking over your account. It looks like you got knocked down for below standard at one point.
Yes.
And so the good news is, the fantastic news is, you worked your way out of below standard. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're selling above standard seller. And a lot of sellers don't survive.
Right.
And you did. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
For that. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And believe me, I've had to talk to a lot of below standard sellers and tell them they cannot sell on eBay anymore. So it's a tough one, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see the dollar amount here. Okay. Okay, and well, let's see. If we double that puppy,
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and like about 2,000 items, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's try that. See if system will let me.
Okay.
Looks like it's gonna let me.
Okay.
Okay,
Sweet.
here we go. 2,000. I was just thinking in terms of like doubling what you had and then rounding it up to the next full number.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, let's put that in for you. I'll keep you busy for a while. Yeah, there you go. And so now that'll cook for about three minutes, and you'll have your new limit
Okay.
available like right then. And now I'm gonna go to your seller dashboard and see how you're keeping your. Yeah. You're keeping it really good. Oh man, you learned your lesson through that below standard thing, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You have 0 transaction defects and 0 cases closed without seller resolution. That is how you stay on eBay.
Right.
And you already knew that, didn't you?
Pretty much,
so,
yeah.
You're doing fantastic, and honestly, your shipping rate is like as long as the item gets there,
Right.
most buyers are just kind of satisfied with that. And on-time shipping is of no concern to eBay in the long run, as long as buyers are happy. And then
What?
you're tracking, you know.
Yes.
And if you wanted those numbers to look better, all you need to do is change your handle time
Okay.
out from what have you got your handle time at right now?
I think it's set at 1 day, and I didn't know if I could change that to 2, and it would change all my listings, or if I had to do it.
What you could do is change them in bulk and change it up to 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because if all you want to do is just stay above standard, in fact, you can actually hit top rated by doing that.
Well, I want to get top rated. That would be a goal.
Okay, so this is how you become top rated. Just extend your handle time out to like 3 days, and then just get everything to the post office really early.
Okay.
And then like the post office has like an extra 2 days just to accept and scan. And pretty soon all your shipments will be on time. All your tracking will be 100%. And you'll be top rated. You'll be top rated. You won't have the top rated badge. You have to do 1 day handling on that to get the badge.
Okay.
But you also, to get the badge, you also have to offer 30-day free returns as of tomorrow.
Okay.
And so, sometimes offering returns, free returns, you're gonna pay for all the stuff coming back to you.
Right.
And so you better get a 10% discount because you'll be paying for some returns, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better to just hit the top rated seller thing and then get higher in the search ratings and
Yeah, I was
not
wondering.
worry about the badge and not
Okay.
worry about returns.
Yeah, I was wondering about the search rating, because it's almost like I get put in a jail or something. Like 3 days I haven't sold nothing, and then I go like 2 days in a row I sell 15, 20 items. It's like I'm let back out, and then they put like a roof back over me. I don't know what's going on. Then I read online that there's some glitches, possibly. There's PayPal, like logos disappearing, and people don't think you accept PayPal, and they move on. I've heard all kinds of things in forums and things, but I don't know if there's any truth to that.
I think you're really good to go. I mean, once you've worked your way into above standard, you're clean.
Okay.
And if you want that above standard to turn into top rated, all you need to do is just change your handle time and then get the item to the post office as fast as possible within your handle time, like a 3-day handle time.
Right.
You'll still get top rated. You just have to meet the trick.
Well, I usually take only 1 to 2 days. Sometimes I send stuff the same day if I can get there.
Right.
Yeah.
The only advantage of doing like 1 day is the buyer can see the date or the approximate date they'll get the item at.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
And if that makes a difference to them, sometimes they'll say, well, I can get it 1 day earlier if I buy from this guy.
Okay.
Sometimes. Yeah. But honestly, if you've got a top rated badge on your account, well, top rated badge only comes if you offer 30-day returns.
Okay.
But if you get top rated, you'll be higher in the search results.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so,
Okay. So I need to do
So
that.
that'd be awesome.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. You can do that just by changing your handle time. You can do that in bulk. You know how to do that in bulk?
No, I don't.
Just get into your active listings.
Okay.
Let me go to your page right now.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to go to your active listings. Let's see if you have your seller hub set up. I'm going to my eBay selling. And you have your, no, you don't have your seller hub set up yet.
Okay.
Okay, but this is a good view. It says you have 539 active listings. All you need to do is click the box at the top of the listing,
Okay.
and it'll select a whole bunch all at once.
Okay.
Probably 50, and then you click edit, and then you can. It says edit listings 1 through 500. It says so. This will only take you 2 selections.
Okay.
You can edit 1 through 500, and then 101 to 539, and then all you need to do is just change the handle time, and then your shipping and your tracking will clean up.
Okay. And
after a month or so.
and the return time too. That the free returns, change that too.
Are you going to offer free returns?
Well, if I can get a 10% discount, like you were talking, that would be great.
Okay. To get the 10% discount, you're going to have to offer 1 day.
Okay. And
delivery.
okay.
But right now you've got to clean up your shipping and your tracking.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is just kick your handle time out for a month or
Okay.
a month or 2 until your percentages get clean. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then if you decide you want to do 1 day handling and 30-day free returns to get that top rated seller plus,
Okay.
then I do that. Then I do that at top of the month. So tomorrow's a new month,
Yes.
and I would clean up your tracking because they're going to take the last 12 months on shipping, and so you need a whole bunch of on-time deliveries.
Okay.
And the easiest way to do that is just kick out your handle time and
Okay.
get it to the post office within your handling time.
I'm still doing it old school, just doing it not with doing the printouts or anything. I'm still doing it by hand and putting in the tracking numbers manually. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I need to.
So all you need to do is if you I just bought a laser printer, and it only cost $100 if you can believe it.
Wow.
And I print out the eBay labels, and that automatically loads your tracking number. It automatically prints out the address, and then I just tape it right on the package and drop it in a blue box. And then I have my handle time out to a few days, so I don't have to stand in line at the post office and say, please scan this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's time consuming. I mean, there's a time and place for that. When you get serious about the typewriter discount, you're gonna have to find a way to get the post office to scan that within your handle time.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Well, you're doing great, my friend.
I appreciate
Keep up
that.
the good work, and you don't have a big fat seller limit engaged right now. Let me just refresh your system. It's been cooking for a while. Here we go. There it is. 2,000 items, $90,000. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Well, that kind of looks like what you had back in 2014. You had $92,000 and 1,100 items. So
Yep.
it's back where you started from.
Back to that, and hopefully I'll surpass that quickly.
Okay. Good for you, my friend.
But I had one other thing I wondered if you can address for me.
Yeah.
I have a guy who bought something from me. It's only a $3.75 item. He paid me 17 days late, and I had already moved on and sold the item. And I didn't even file on him. And then he paid, and then he's like sending me email like, make sure it's packed nicely and all that. I don't know if there's any way I could cancel that order, or do I still have to be liable for it?
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, and so you just assumed he was moving on because he didn't pay for it for 17 freaking days.
Yeah,
right?
and it was so cheap that I didn't even file on him because I figured $3.75, it wasn't much, and I forgot about it honestly. But I had sold it at another place in person, So I would just send it to
Okay.
him if I had it, but I don't have it anymore now. 'Cause I'm,
Right. And so it would typically be kind of like one of those cancel for being out of stock, but
Okay.
it really should be a cancel for a non-payment.
Right.
Cancel for non-payment, and so you're going to have to do whatever you need to do to make sure you don't get the performance defect.
Okay.
So cancel for non-payment. You could select cancel and then select let's see, buyer change.